Hey guys, I'm Trent with Guitar Animal, and today we're doing a review of the EVH 5153. It's the LBX2, so it's the one that has the blue channel and the green channel on it. The blue channel, to me, is the meat and potatoes of the Van Halen sound, and then the green channel, of course, is clean, and you can use different pedals with it and do what you want to with it. It does have concentric controls on the gain and on the volume, which is really nice because I can change the gain structure on each one of the channels as well as the volume, so that's kind of a big deal. I'm using it in the 3.5 watt mode right now. It does do 15 or 3.5 watts, and it is a super loud amp. This thing does not like to get quiet. If you turn it down really, really low, it starves the speaker for enough voltage to move, so it ends up sounding really buzzy. So you have to bring it up just to the volume up, just to where you can hear the bass and it sounds right, and that's going to be a loud in-house volume. So I hope everybody in your house enjoys Van Halen because they're going to be hearing it throughout the house. Really, really cool amp. It's not very expensive, $6.99. It sounds great for Van Halen's type stuff, as we demoed at the beginning. To me, or my ears, anything else I play through it kind of sounds like Eddie playing that song, which I don't think is a bad thing. I think that's a good thing. But if you're wanting an amp that is very versatile without using pedals on the green channel to get some more less overdriven sounds, this amp does need an overdrive pedal on the green channel to really sound decent that way. I'll flip it over to the green. Gain over here. I'm controlling the white knob here on the gain. Cranked up. This is as distorted as that green channel will get with a pretty hot pickup here in the Wolfgang. It does share EQ, so if I wanted to tame that down brightness-wise, not too bad, not too bad. I mean, I would probably use an overdrive pedal just to goose that a little bit, fatten those mids up. I have the mids kind of pumped on the amp already. So that's the kind of overdrive you can get out of the clean channel. As well, you can just turn it down and make it clean simply by opening up the volume on that channel. Very nice, clean. Should note that this amp does not come with reverb. I do have a reverb happening in the effects loop using the Hall of Fame by TC Electronics, works great in the effects loop, as well as I am using a NS2 noise suppressor. This amp on the distortion channel is fairly noisy, probably because they have it tweaked so it sounds like it's about ready to explode. I love the sound, but I'm not sure you can get that with a really, really quiet amplifier. This is without the noise reduction. That is what the amp sounds like as far as floor noise. Probably not a big deal live in the studio. If you clip it right at the end of your track, you're going to be fine with it. But for here doing shoots, it sounds a lot better if I turn the noise suppressor on. It's a lot quieter. So, love the amp. I give it 10 stars because it's great. Other than if you're trying to buy one amp to have as a bedroom amp at home, tube amps are kind of hard to use in that situation because they don't really want to be quiet. They want to be a little louder. And I think you would find that this would be fairly loud at home in the bedroom. Probably want to have maybe a little studio set up in your house where you can have some sound isolation and not hear it just slamming throughout the house. The other thing, we're playing through a single 12 today. It's a vintage 30. Celestian, just your basic birch cabinet with a vintage 30 in it. Sounds great. It's not an EVH cabinet, but I played it through an EVH cabinet that sounds about the same. So as long as you have a quality Celestian or some type of speaker like that, I think you'll get like sounds out of it. Again, EVH 5153 version 2, Guitar Animal approved. We really like it here. Make sure you check us out at Guitar Animal, all the other things we have over there, many other reviews, as well as how to play all kinds of songs. And comments in the section below. Let us know what you think. I'm Trent.